All right, folks. So just a little quick update here. We are on our 10th battle with Curlywall Mega Kangaskhan, and we are even on a win streak. So when you have a win streak, you can get more points for winning. It's like 12 or 13, which means I am one win away from Master League. That is, of course, assuming that everything goes well and I get that win right now, because otherwise, if I lose, I will lose points and then I'll be 2 wins away. So it could end up being a perfect ending with the series and I make it on my 10th match with Kangaskhan, which is insane because that would be like a 90% win rate. I've only lost once so far, knock on wood, just because people really don't know how to deal with this deck. And the one time that I did lose, I bricked and they were set up and I just couldn't get back in the game. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can make it the perfect ending. And even once that happens, we'll do some matches in the Master League to see how well Kangaskhan holds up there. But yeah, either this one or very soon, we should be able to make it. Let's do this. Okay, and they choose to go first. We will take that. Oh man, and we just start with the Precious Trolley, okay. Fine by me. And they start with Squawkabilly. Okay, Squawk and Seize, and it is Ceruledge. Okay, there's Charcadet. Fighting Gong. So Cornerstone is not the play this game. Okay, so that was a meh first turn for them. Normally you want to get way more done than that. So Precious Trolley, Kangaskhan, double boof, double monkey. And this is nice. So I'll be able to jet energy onto Kangaskhan. Let's run errand. Okay, now we're gonna Crispin. I'm gonna put this in my hand and attach this other one to Monkey. And next turn, when I Crispin, I'll be able to start attacking. So they still don't have a Ceruledge, and they don't have a ton of energy in the discard. Yeah, they still got 35 cards in the deck, and I've got 37, so they're definitely not as far ahead as they would like to be. And they must have not drawn anything good either. Ooh, yeah, this is not good for them. So they have 0 cards in hand. Let's go ahead and Bravery Charm. Run errand. Crispin. And I'm using my fighting energies because I know that I'm not going to need Cornerstone. And I don't need any heads, but it doesn't stop me now. 350. Wow, they didn't get Lunatone. Yeah, Ceruledge is already in front, but there's only 7 energy in the discard, and it's reduced by 60. So this is where it would be good to get Fez, but they already discarded the Fez. Oh, Iron Bundle, okay. So they're going to try to stall for a turn. And yeah, let's put this guy up because he is my least valuable. And I don't think they could even knock it out right now if they wanted to. Let's do Lively Stadium. Let's boost my HP even more. Attach, retreat. That is one thing I love about Cornerstone, is that it is just a 1 energy retreat. So, and they concede. Okay. Well, I had a great start. They had a terrible start. And that is the last win that we needed. Oh, and that's also level 17 Prestige. So 100 trainer points. It's a nice little bonus there. And Master League. Okay, now that we have finished the 10 with Mega Kangaskhan, let's talk about the stats. This did even better than I imagined. Out of 10 matches, I only lost 1. I beat Klefki, which conceded quickly. I think it might have been a Charizard. I beat a Psychic Draw Alakazam, which actually did make me nervous because this list does not have Mist Energy in it, but determined that it's not exactly necessary. I also beat Mega Venusaur, then Gardevoir, and then a Baby Blood Moon. Monkey Dory. I beat a Mega Absol box, which is another situation where you may need that Mist Energy, but also showed why you didn't need it in that matchup. And then I actually lost, my only loss was against a Charizard EX, and they just got set up quickly. Of course, they had the Pidgeot to get everything that they needed, and I just had a really slow start and never really got into that game. So, and then finished up with another win against Mega Venusaur, which I say Mega Venusaur, they never played the Mega Venusaur. It was just a couple of Teal Masks and then the Wo-Chien EX, but I was able to win that one. And then finished it out against a Ceruledge deck that also conceded fairly quickly, but I had full setup there and they just knew it wasn't going to be worth the time to try to hit me and then get knocked back down. So yeah, that was a lot of fun, and that might be one of the best decks that I've ever played with. I think the only other deck that had a similar record was back in August when I played Gardevoir. Yeah, so with Gardevoir, I actually made it to Master League in 45 matches. And no, sorry, it was the 44th match where I made it to Master League, and then my only loss was the first match after being in Master League. And so what I'm going to do, we've got some time in this season still. There's a few more days left in order to play with, but I'm curious to see how well Mega Kangaskhan can do, because in that August season, I was just using kind of some of the top meta decks, and I want to just see how well Mega Kangaskhan can do, since it has exceeded my expectations up to this point. And then when the ladder starts over, I'll resume playing just different megas and, you know, kind of trying to figure out how viable they are. But that is 50 matches with this deck. We made it to Master League. Mega Charizard and Mega Kangaskhan 80%, 90% win rate. Mega Low Punny was 50%, so we lost as many as we won. And then Abomasnow and Sharpedo both losing records, which Abomasnow I expected, Sharpedo I was surprised by. But overall, we came out with a total win percent of 58. So not too bad. It's, that wouldn't win me any tournaments, but I am trying a bunch of different decks as opposed to just sticking with one the whole season and mastering it. So we'll see how it continues to go as I try Kangaskhan in the Master League.